Hey, Dad?
Yeah, you must be out of jail.
Yeah, didn't think you'd care enough to really know that, though, but sorry, I'm already throwing jabs. Hey, I just had one question I wanted to run by you real quick.
Sure.
Um, I've always kind of wanted to ask this in one way or another, because we're always trying to speak the same language. So, it's the most basic question I can possibly think of. Uh,
Yeah.
do, do you know what probable cause is?
Um, Probably not the whole thing, but just based on the term probable cause, I kind of have an idea.
Shoot, I mean, if you want to give it, I'm pretty curious. I just because that's kind of the cornerstone of my life, pretty much, in all of my cases and stuff. And so it would be
Yep.
pretty easy to to just to understand if there are differences in our opinions. That would be probably the best place to start. Is if you have a different definition of probable cause.
Oh, I'm all ears. If you want to educate me, I've never looked it up. But I'd say just based on the words, there's a probability that um, what cause that there's a probability that somebody committed a crime. So
So
that's about all I've got.
but you've never actually read any case law about it or anything.
No, but I could probably go online and see. Yep.
Okay, but so
Why are you asking?
well, because I honestly think you don't understand actually the real meaning of it, and that you only think you do, and there's a problem. Like I was listening to NPR or CPR radio the other day, and there's this thing called the knowledge illusion, and they did a real quick test, and they asked people like, how much do you think you know about toilets, and they were all like 7 or 8 on a scale of 1 to 10, and then they actually asked him how toilets worked, and then they kind of stumbled around, and then they asked him again, so what do you think your real knowledge is on toilets, and then they all said like 2 or 3, and so I'm concerned because it I don't know how else to put it, but you've possibly been making many, many, many legal decisions in your life based upon bad legal advice that people like your faith and or the government here too, police and DA's offices in this county have basically misinformed you. And so
No.
the fact that you've
Well,
never
certainly.
actually they've never read a single case law or anything in general with the types of legal decisions or legal advice that you give me, like lifestyle decisions and so forth, or sorry, lifestyle choices. Um, it, Let me just ask you
Well,
this instead.
okay. So
Let me ask you another question, real quick. Even easier question. This is what I'm trying to get to the nitty gritty. Do you know what a kangaroo court is?
oh, I kind of have an idea.
Have you ever
Well, then
heard?
why don't you get to the point? 'Cause
Well, the
my
point
point
is
is,
if you've never actually, uh, uh, like when you say you have an idea, if you can't describe it in like 10 seconds or less, then you don't know what it is because it's really easy. And so if you just shoot, like I said, I'm willing to listen if you just, because now you framed it in such a way where you said you're willing to be educated, but I originally just asked you if you knew the answer. And if you're willing to just tell me what you know of it so far. I just want to know what your idea is of both the concepts of probable cause and what a kangaroo court is. Just whatever complete definition you have, and then we can go
okay,
from there.
I'm not in a position right now. I'm up at work. I will go read it, but that's not what my basis is to not fund you in what you're doing.
So,
I see a couple of boys that are capable of working. I gave you a lifeline. Liz has made $10 an hour consistently with that,
hey,
and
real quick, Dad,
that's why I based my
you do realize
ability to fund.
you do
So,
realize that $10 per hour is impossible to be able to prepare paperwork for lawyers with, meaning the actual
no,
cost of time is not something that look. Let's put it this way, Dad. I want to talk this math real quick because it's this. I know you always come back to that thing, and I know exactly what you're trying to get at now. I've had this issue constantly when I'm on the street, constantly when I'm on the corner. You don't what when I said I made $10 an hour panning, that was really bad stats after I got ran out of different places and so forth. The only reason I turned to the corner in the first place was for a notary for $5. We avoided panning forever because we tried the shelters and we just tried sleeping and staying at people's houses like Lester's and stuff. And we were actually quite embarrassed that it came to that, but we couldn't find anywhere else to get $5. And so from there, it was a lot of other things. And at this point, with the amount of paperwork that we have...
Let's make this a two-way conversation.
Okay, it's never been a two-way conversation. When you say things like this, Dad, it's never a two-way conversation. You are so stat-frauded, you won't let me get anything in, ever. Period. You think I've made bad lifestyle choices. You do... Why was I on that corner, Dad? Why do you think I was on that corner?
William,
see?
You've got 16 hours between the two of you. That's 160 a day.
Dad! Oh my gosh, Dad! Dad, you don't understand! Dad! I'm fully employable! I make that decision every single day to work or go pan! I pan because it's a stopgap! Because I need to get this paperwork out immediately! I'm within statute of limitations! I only have 2 years, and I have like 30 illegal kidnappings that I've already won the trials over! That no one's believing me that I had to waste all my time defending myself over! And I'm just trying to get my fucking time back!
I'm gonna hang up. This isn't a useful conversation.
It's never been, Dad! It's never been!
Okay, I'll look up probable cause.
Yeah, that's right. You don't know what it is, and you're making legal determinations without it. Your cops are kidnapping me because they don't have probable cause. That's why I'm asking you for help, because they don't have probable cause, and I've already won the case!